Hello viewers, here is an LAU Super 20 box VN. This is, not sure if we have the model number sticker on here or not. Oh yes, there is information. It's on the back here. I'm sure it's going to be readable, but let's see what we can do. Model number 2056-S. Made in USA. I can't quite tell what the voltage is, and not the voltage, the amps are supposed to be. I don't think it says. No, it just says 115. I don't know what the power draw is supposed to be. Anyways, oh, here we go. There's another tag on the motor. Also made in the USA. Oh, that's really dirty. 2.5 amps. It's a pretty neat fan. The blade has some very interesting aerodynamics to it, almost as if it was intended to be in some form reversible. This is not fitting on there very tight, and I have to fix that. It's a very thin fan. The blade, I would say, comes within, well within a half an inch, maybe even a quarter inch of the guard. It's kind of unusual for something of this age. The handle, I think, would have had some kind of grommets on there that held it a little better in place, so we'll have to get that replaced. It is a thermostatically controlled model, and it's a 3-speed. So let's plug this thing in and see if it runs. There's some hackery done to the cord, and the cord is very, very long. Certainly this is not original. Okay, we're testing at 120.1 volts. And I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's see, I'll set it on warmer. Start off on low. Thermostat did cut off, so the thermostat is working. Oh, there's a lot of dust in this fan. Probably should have recorded this, or not recorded this, tested it outside first, so get all the dust out of it. That already moves about as much air as a cheap, junky, modern box fan moves on high. Quite powerful. The bearings sound like they could use some help. Okay, let's go up to the medium. This is moving a very high volume of air. It actually just drew this thing right into the back of the fan. Okay, and now let's put the high. Not too much of a difference between medium and high. Runs very nicely, pretty smooth. Slightly out of balance, but not bad. You have to give these fans a little slack because the technology for balancing an impeller was really not available in 1960 whatever when this was made. And we'll test the thermostat again. That's definitely working. I don't quite understand this because that says cooler. I would think turning it to cooler would mean it runs when it's colder. But it doesn't seem to really be the case. Oh, I forgot to check the power draw. Okay, I'll do that again. On high, 3.9 amps. Let's draw on 2.6, which is right about where it should be because you have to consider that this was made during the 115, 110 volt era. Now we're running at 120, so the draw is going to be slightly more. Medium is 2.23, and low is 2.03. Okay, so this will be a really neat piece once we get it all cleaned up and serviced. It's in decent condition too. You know, the guard could use a repaint, but the original cabinet paint here is not bad for 50, 60 years old.